An amazing lesson today, visiting Valencia, Spain, learning Spanish through travel, culture, and conversation. This is my new audiobook and PDF that it's available now. You can get it. And if you're interested, you can just click the link below that I'm going to be posting as I do this video. And as well, very excited to share that I'm making progress here. More organized lessons, more organized times. I should be getting here every Tuesday at 11:30 and sharing with you some amazing Spanish lessons that you would be able to buy and watch live as well on the YouTube channel. And all of this thanks to technology, but above all, thanks to the one and only Father God that it's allowing me to do all this. And I'm able to share with the world some of the gifts and talents and passions that Father God has put in my heart to do. All right, so here we go. Let's get started. Enough of this around the bush. Let's get into the lesson. Visiting Valencia, Spain. Spanish through learning Spanish through traveling, culture, conversation, and more. Beaches, paella, history, and traditions. Look at that. For all of you who don't know, I used to live in Valencia. I was there for about a year or more, studying music. I have a degree in music as well. And you might be wondering where is all this mixture of things coming from? Well, I gotta thank my parents. Mamá, gracias. Papá, gracias. My father being a musician, my mother being a teacher, an English teacher. So here I am, being the mix of both my parents. All right, so today we are traveling to Valencia, Spain, while learning Spanish, vocabulary, grammar, culture, food, and travel. So if you speak English, you got to stay tuned to this amazing Spanish lesson. Hoy vamos a viajar a Valencia, España, mientras aprendemos vocabulario, gramática, cultura, comida y expresiones de viaje en español. Are you ready? Let me hear you. There you go. Robert, Esther, Esteban, Rodrigo, yeah, Tyler, everyone saying, sí, listos. Sí! More high up there, so that it doesn't sound like children screaming, sí, listos! Then the women would say, sí, listas! Listas! Okay, very good. All right, so we're gonna watch a short video on Valencia. So let me just exit this and show you the video from my other screen. 1 second here. Let's go to Zoom. Let me share this. Where is this going to be? My video is right here. Let me see. What am I going to be sharing? This one. Finder. I think that's the one. Let's see if you guys can see it. My downloads here. All right, let's see. But I think that's going to be too small, right? All right, so let me play this from here. All right, it's going to be the quick time. Here we go. Technology on the go. This is how we roll. Solving technology matters. All right, here we go. Visiting Valencia in 1 minute. So pay attention to the video. I'll be asking you some questions about what you saw, about what you think. So here we go. Going back into the memory lane of Valencia. well, welcome to Valencia, and let me know, were you guys able to hear the music there? Yeah, some nice groove going on there in the back. All right, let's go back into the presentation. And okay, so what did you see in that video? Huh? What did you see in that video? Who can raise their hand? Raise your hand, yeah, you, Nancy, Robert, Chris over there. All right, so what do you see? Buildings. Yes, buildings. We got to see some buildings. We got to see some cars. Yeah, anyone? Comment right here in the bottom. I can see your comments. Let's see. Lucy, Rita, Carmen, what? Loida, everyone who's live. You got to comment. You got to say what you saw. You got to say it in English if you can, if you want, and then we'll go over it in Spanish. All right, so here I am saving you time. Everything that we can talk about here. I got to be ready. Got to be ready for this. Got to be ready for you, for the world. And we saw some buildings, cathedrals, the beach, people, art, monuments, food, markets, cars, palm trees. The weather was sunny, right? And bridges and parks. All right, so here we go. Let's go over this vocabulary so that you can learn it and at least register it in your ear. And it'll be there in the back of your head, in the back of your brain. And whenever the opportunity shows up and someone mentions it, you'll be like, oh, I think I know. Yeah, I remember Oldair saying that day on that lesson. All right, so buildings, edificios. If you're there, let's repeat all together. Edificios, edificios. Cathedrals, catedrales, catedrales. The beach, la playa, la playa. Muy bien. People, gente, gente, gente. Art, arte, arte. Monuments, monumentos, monumentos. Food, comida, comida. Which, by the way, I'll quick parenthesis. I was asking my children how they say food, and they kept saying, they said casa. They said, what else did they say? They said cama. I was like, guys, come on. They were like, oh yeah, I could tell that they just remember it was something with a C, like cat, something. Okay, so it's comida, not casa, not cama, not camión. Comida, food, comida, an important word to learn everywhere you go. Hey, comida, comida. But you gotta say it with an authentic Latin Spanish accent, comida. Don't say comida, comida. No. Bueno. Markets, mercados, mercados. All right. Cars, carros, carros. Palmeras, palm trees. Palmeras, palmeras. All right. Here we go. The weather. It was sunny. Let's say sunny. Okay. So it's gonna be sunny weather. Clima soleado, clima soleado. One more time, clima soleado. Very good. Bridges, puentes, puentes. Down here, right? We're down there. Puentes. Wait, where's my little... Ah, there it is. Puentes, down there, if you see it. All right, puentes. The last one, parks, parques, parques. Okay, excellent job. We're just getting started, getting carbureted here. Is that how you say it? Carburando in Spanish. We're getting the car just like started. All right, here we go. Let's keep going. About Valencia. Valencia is the third largest city in Spain. It is located on the eastern coast of Spain next to the Mediterranean Sea. Valencia is famous for its beaches, paella festivals, history, and beautiful architecture. I can witness of that. Beautiful city, old city, wonderful architecture, beautiful people. Okay, here we go. Valencia es la tercera ciudad más grande de España. Está ubicada en la costa este de España, junto al mar Mediterráneo. Valencia es famosa por sus playas, la paella, los festivales, la historia y su hermosa arquitectura. Algunos datos importantes, some important facts. Population, población 800,000 personas. Language, idioma, Spanish and valenciano. Famous food, comida famosa, paella valenciana. Famous festival, festival famoso, Las Fallas. Okay? All right, so let me ask you, over there on the other side of the screen, what is the famous food from Valencia, Spain? What is the famous food from Valencia, Spain? If you know, comment down below. Hey, it helps. If you can type it, your brain will register something. So, what is the famous food from Valencia? Raise your hand. Who knows over there? Anthony, what is it? All right, that's the one. Paella Valenciana. Paella Valenciana. Very good job. All right, Lucy, over there, who's watching. What is the name of the sea that is in Valencia, or Valencia is in this sea? What's the name of it? Mar, ¿qué? What? What? Yeah, Mediterranean Sea, Mar Mediterráneo. Mar Mediterráneo. Okay. What is the what is the name of the most famous festival in Valencia, Spain? Raise your hand if you know it. Over there, on the left, on the right. You put your right hand in, you put your right hand out. You do the hokey pokey and you shake it all around. Shake it all around. You can tell my spinning chair. All right, here we go. So, what is the name of that festival? Las Fallas. Las Fallas, if you can repeat that, Las Fallas. Muy bien. Excelente. Seguimos. More interesting facts about Valencia, Spain. Okay, the bat is an important symbol of Valencia. Valencia has beautiful Mediterranean beaches. Paella was invented in Valencia. If you like paella, this is the place to go. If you haven't tried it, well, this is also the place to go. And many people ride bicycles around the city. Yes, I can attest for that. I did that. I had a bike going around the city just from one side to the other. You can go across, I guess, the entire city on a bicycle. And Valencia is famous for its oranges, Valencian oranges. It's a beautiful thing because they grow on the trees and they have them in the city, and you can actually, you'll see oranges there and you can actually grab oranges from the trees. It's kind of like a thing, I believe, over there from Valencia. They know they can grab those oranges, although they go fast, right? You go there and you're like, okay, great. There's no oranges. All right, so let's read this in Spanish. El murciélago, if you can repeat. El murciélago es un símbolo importante de Valencia. Importante de Valencia. Next one. Valencia tiene hermosas playas mediterráneas. Mediterráneas. Okay, that's a Spanish R. Mediterráneas, not Mediterraneous. Mediterráneas. Oh, that's a challenge right there. All right, next one. La paella fue inventada en Valencia. Fue inventada en Valencia. Let's do that all together. La paella fue inventada en Valencia. Ok, muchas personas usan bicicleta en la ciudad. Many people use bicycles around the city. Una vez más, one more time. Muchas personas usan bicicletas en la ciudad. Ok, muchas personas utilizan o usan bicicletas en la ciudad. Last one. Valencia is famous for its oranges. All right? Valencia es famosa por sus naranjas. Por sus naranjas. For its oranges. I'm not going to say for the oranges, for its oranges, okay? Por sus naranjas. Okay? You got it? All right, so what is Valencia famous for? For its oranges. What is the food that was invented there? Paella. And what is an animal that is a symbol to them? The bat. And I went there and I had no idea. And all of a sudden you're walking down the park and you see like bats flying past you. You're like, whoa, chill. Batman. All right, here we go. Places to visit in Valencia. City of the Arts. Let's say together. Ciudad de las Artes. Ciudad de las Artes. This one here, a wonderful modern shape, helmet looking building where you'll see projected movies during the summer. You'll see different opera shows inside of it. They open it up and there's like a ginormous projected screen wall and a stage, and it's quite an experience. It's quite an investment that the city made on this modern looking esplanade or area called the City of the Arts, okay? La Ciudad de las Artes. Next one, it's the most beautiful beach in Valencia, or the most popular one, which is La Malvarrosa, okay? So let's say together, Playa, La Malvarrosa. Playa La Malvarrosa. And then the next one will be the Valencia Cathedral. Catedral de Valencia. Catedral de Valencia. Okay? You got it? So 3 places that are recommended or very important to visit if you go there. Number 1, Ciudad de las Artes. Number 2, Playa La Malvarrosa. And number 3, Catedral de Valencia. Okay? Let's read about some details here. The City of the Arts is one of the most famous places in Valencia. It has museums, an aquarium, and futuristic buildings. Many tourists visit the place every year. Okay, so in Spanish, este es uno de los lugares más famosos de Valencia. Tiene museos, un acuario y edificios futuristas. Muchos turistas visitan este lugar. What does the word edificios mean? Comment. What does the word edificios mean? You got it? If you know it, good. If not, you're going to have to research, and that's how we do it. That's how we do the learning, all right? Next one. What does the word lugares mean? What does the word lugares mean? Type it down here in the comments. Lugares. And finally, what does the word museo mean? Museo. What does the word museo mean? All right, you're gonna have to do some research here. I'm not gonna say the answers. I cannot feed food. How do you say that? Spoon feed you everything. You're gonna have to do some research. Yeah, like in the old days, you have to pull the Encyclopedia Britannica Encyclopedia. You're like, I don't know if you will find it there, but dictionary, the British dictionary. All right, next one. La Malvarrosa. Let's read about the beach. La Malvarrosa is one of the most popular beaches in Valencia. People swim, relax, walk, and eat seafood near the beach. La Malvarrosa es una de las playas más populares de Valencia. Las personas nadan, descansan, caminan y comen mariscos cerca de la playa. By the way, all of this reading, the reason why I do it a little bit fast sometimes is because I do want you to try to grasp something as I go along. This is real world conversations, right? When you're over there, they're not gonna be like, oh, let me just slow it down like on YouTube, right? Minus 75%. People will be just throwing at you all these words and you're gonna have to catch them. All right, so let's do it slowly now. La Malvarrosa, if you can repeat, es una de las playas más populares de Valencia. Las personas nadan, descansan y caminan y comen mariscos cerca de la playa. Okay? Delicious seafood. It's coming right out of the Mediterranean Sea. The temperature of the Mediterranean is amazing as well. Now, if you go, I will say this, don't leave your things on the sand because unfortunately there's a lot of pickpocketers over there that are looking for tourists. Oh, no. No bueno. Yeah. All right, so let's do the last one, the Valencia Cathedral, La Catedral de Valencia. The Valencia Cathedral is a historic church in the center of the city. Many people visit it because of its history and architecture. Okay? La Catedral de Valencia es una iglesia histórica en el centro de la ciudad y muchas personas la visitan por su historia y arquitectura. All right, let's do it slowly together. La Catedral de Valencia está en el centro de la ciudad. Está en el centro de la ciudad. Muchas personas la visitan. Muchas personas la visitan por su historia y arquitectura. Por su historia y arquitectura. Okay, very good. So, a few more words that I want to throw out there. What does the word marisco mean? Marisco. If you know, you're going to have to comment down here on this video below. Marisco. What does the word marisco mean? What does the word playa mean? Playa. If you know, comment down there. Playa. What is playa in English? What does the word iglesia mean? Iglesia. And finally, what does the word arquitectura mean? Arquitectura. All right, if you know all those words, put down there. I'll be giving you 100 points, 150 points, and a medal award for participation. That's what's going to happen. Famous food. Oh, look at that. Who wants that? Ooh. All right. Valencia is famous for Paella Valenciana. Traditional paella includes rice, chicken, vegetable, and spices. People also eat tapas and seafood. Okay. Valencia es famosa por la paella valenciana. La paella tradicional incluye arroz, pollo, vegetales, especies. Las personas también comen tapas y mariscos. Mariscos, again. What is mariscos? Okay, paella, they also have a mix of meat and seafood, and some of the mixes also include rabbit. Some of the paellas come in with rabbit meat, chicken. I believe they do put rabbit and chicken. If not, if you're from Spain, my friends from Spain, remind me if this is what they do. I know I order one with both meats. rabbit meat and seafood. And I forgot why one of them was a little bit darker than the other one. What did they um, bath it with? Who can tell me? What did they put on it? One of them looks darker. I don't know if they put octopus ink or something. I'm not sure, but that would be nice. Okay. All right. So Paella Valenciana, if you haven't tried it, you gotta go over there and try the one with seafood or the one with rabbit. It is the way to go when you go over there. There's some other foods that you will be trying, like patatas bravas, courageous potatoes. I guess that's the literal translation. Try the courageous potatoes and you'll become the bravest ever. Yeah, try them. Delicious. Patatas bravas. I'm getting hungry. Langostinos, right? They come with langostinos. It's not lobsters, langostinos. Langoustines, I don't know how to say those in English. They're like big shrimps and they're not lobsters, but they're quite big if you think of it as a shrimp. Okay, next one, Las Fallas. Whoa, who has been to Las Fallas? An incredible festivity over there in Valencia. Everyone gets dressed up. They call them Los Falleros, and they wear these unique colonial dresses and outfits, men and women. They go around the city. The women get into contests of who's going to be the most beautiful dressed with the most beautiful dress for the occasion. And as well, the men, they lead groups of small music bands around the city. Okay, so it's very interesting. If you haven't been there, I will definitely recommend going to Spain, to Valencia during the time of Fallas. It gets loud. There's a bunch of fireworks everywhere. It gets pretty intense with noise. I don't know how many thousands or how do you measure that, kilograms of fireworks they do. All right, so let's read about Las Fallas very quickly. One of the most famous festivals in Spain. People build giant artistic statues and celebrate with music, fireworks, and food. The purpose of Las Fallas is to celebrate renewal, creativity, community, and the arrival of spring. The festival mixes art, humor, history, and tradition. Okay, here we go. Las Fallas es uno de los festivales más famosos de España. Durante el festival, las personas construyen enormes estatuas artísticas y celebran con música, fuegos artificiales y comida. El propósito de las fallas es celebrar la renovación, la creatividad, la comunidad y la llegada de la primavera. El festival mezcla arte, humor, historia y tradición. Okay, you got it? So how do you say spring in Spanish? Spring. Write it down. How do you say spring? Spring. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to hold it. Okay? If you know, good. If not, you're going to have to find out. Do some research and then your brain will remember. All right. How do you say mix? Mix, like mixing things up. Mix. A mix. A mix. How do you say a mix? If you know, comment down below. All right, the last one. How do you say fireworks in Spanish? Fireworks. Fireworks. If you know, comment. If not, you're going to have to look at this lesson like 20 times and be like, okay, where is that? What is that word? All right, so here we go. Next one. Weather and activities. The weather in Valencia is usually warm and with many sunny days. People enjoy going to the beach, riding bikes, eating outside, and walking around the city. Valencia normalmente tiene clima cálido y muchos días soleados. Las personas disfrutan ir a la playa, andar en bicicleta, comer afuera y caminar por la ciudad. All right, so what do people enjoy doing? Tell me 3 things that people enjoy doing because of the nice weather. Raise your hand if you know. Albert, Stefano, Elmer, Roberto, Clara, Jose, Peter. Where are you there? All right, comment down here below. So what are 3 things that people enjoy doing because of the nice weather in Valencia? All right. One of them will be riding bicycle. Andar en bicicleta. Andar en bicicleta. Some people say montar bicicleta. You can say montar, ride bicycle. Or andar, or go on a bike, okay? Andar en bicicleta. Number 2, eat outside, eating outside. Comer afuera. Comer afuera. You got it? Comer afuera. And then the last one, walking around the city. Walking around the city. And the translation here would be to walk around the city. To walk, because walking would be caminando. So in this case, would be to walk around the city. Caminar por la ciudad. Caminar por la ciudad. All right, we're moving. Hopefully you're getting some interesting information. All right, so let's see. Let's go to the simple past. I'm going to skip a little bit. We're going to move faster. Simple past. This would be talking about or describing my trip to Valencia or your trip to wherever you went. In this case, it's me describing my trip to Valencia. And the idea is that for this lesson, when you talk about visiting some place or about your trips, you're going to be speaking in the past tense. So this is a good lesson to practice describing things that you did in the past and that you really enjoy, and using all those words that sort of put you in that situation of using the past tense. So let's look at the past tense, okay? What is the simple past? The simple past is used to talk about actions that started and finished in the past. We use it to describe trips, vacation experiences, and activities we already completed, okay? Simple past endings in Spanish. There are 3 types of verbs in Spanish, the ones that end with ar, like caminar, like viajar, like cortar. And the other ones are the ones that end with er and ir. Comer, beber, and then with ir will be vivir, sonreír. Okay, so specifically the ones that are different, that have a unique, different twist, is the ones that end with ar. Okay, so our verbs on the first, second, third person of all those pronouns, they're going to have a specific ending. So if we use the word visitar, or visitar, I visited Valencia. You're going to say yo, first we start with I, yo visité, so you end with e. Number 2, you visited, tú visitaste. Number 3, he visited, él visitó. Number 5, nosotros visitamos. Okay. Number 6, ustedes visitaron. You guys visited. Ustedes visitaron. And then finally, ellos visitaron. Ellos over there. Them over there. Ellos visitaron. Okay. So, one more time. Yo visité. Tú visitaste, él visitó, ella visitó, nosotros visitamos, ustedes visitaron, y ellos visitaron. All right, now, for the ar, the er, and ir verbs, they're both going to be having the same endings, okay? So you don't need to learn 3 of them. You basically have to learn 2, and then you'll know how it goes. All right, so let's use the word comer, I ate, okay? So I'm going to say yo comí in the past. All of this is simple past, right? I ate. Yo comí. Tú comiste. Tú comiste. Él y ella. Él comió. Él comió. Ella comió. Nosotros comimos. Nosotros comimos. Ustedes comieron y ellos comieron. You got it? If not, that's why I have the PDF, audiobook, and this live lesson that you can visit. So after the lesson, you're going to have to go to my Instagram, and you're going to be looking for the live, the audiobook. Where is my audiobook? So this is what you'll be looking at. Spanish lesson visiting Valencia in Spain. Quick commercial here, but you'll be able to buy it. It's $12. You'll get the PDF and the audiobook. Everything very customized for you. It comes with a short test at the end of the book, and yeah, it's immediate download. As you wanna, after you go to the website and you want to download it, you can read more about it here. I'm gonna post the link right under this video so you can go to this website when I finish, and also you can go to the Instagram on Instagram on the link in bio, and you'll find it there. Okay, visiting Valencia. And if you can't find it, please comment here. I need it. Big Sombrero Spanish guy, we need it. All right, let's go back to the presentation. We're almost done. A lot of valuable information here. So if you have time to watch this and you're still here, congratulations, you're part of the 1% that really want to learn. All right, so we got that. Let's look at some phrases here. We visited la Malvarrosa beach. Visitamos la playa de la Malvarrosa. Visitamos la playa de la Malvarrosa. One more time, you go ahead with me. Visitamos la playa de la Malvarrosa. We ate Paella Valenciana. Comimos Paella Valenciana. Comimos Paella Valenciana. And last, we explored the castle. We explored the castle. Exploramos el castillo antiguo. We explored the old castle. Exploramos el castillo antiguo. El castillo antiguo. Antiguo, it's another word for old, on specific, it's a synonym, so you can use either old or antiguo. Well, in regards to things, not in regards to people. You don't say he looks antiguo. That'll be funny if you say that, though. All right, just in regards to things. Something is old, you say, oh, bastante antiguo. It's pretty old. Bastante antiguo. Okay. All right. Very good. That was simple past. We're almost there. Vocabulary. Let's see. Who can tell me? How do you say beach? Yell it out. Go. Raise your hand. Dance. Dance around. Do the hokey pokey. And say me, me, me. I know how to say beach in Spanish. Know it? Playa. Very good. How do you say street? Here I have all the vocabulary. The most important one, imagine. You'll have it available for you if you get this PDF and audiobook. What else? What else do you need? Making it super easy, using all of your senses. You see, you have this presentation, you have audiobook that you can listen to while you drive, and then you also have your PDF that you can, fall asleep to while you are reading and waiting to go to bed, or in bed, ready to fall asleep. All right, next one. How do you say seafood? Seafood. How do you say seafood? Raise your hand if you know how to say seafood. All right. How do you say celebration? Celebration. Celebration. How do you say To explore. How do you say to explore? How do you say cathedral? Cathedral. Who knows? Cathedral. Huh? What? You don't know? What? It's because you are not learning with Big Sombrero Spanish. That's why. You don't know it. Now you will know it. Cathedral. Get the lesson. All right, here we go. Let's get us into some adjectives. We're accelerating. I'm stepping on the pedal to the metal. Adjectives that modify or tell us, not modify, they tell us something about the people, places, or things. Here we go. Famous. We're going to start with over here, the top left. Beautiful. Beautiful, hermoso, hermoso. Sunny, soleado. Historic, histórico. Relaxing, relajante. Delicious, delicioso. Famous, famoso. Full, lleno. Traditional, tradicional. Warm, cálido. Amazing, increíble. You got it? One more time. Let's do it all in Spanish, no English. Here we go. Hermoso, starting from beautiful, okay? Hermoso, soleado, soleado. Histórico, histórico. Relajante, relajante. Delicioso, delicioso. Famoso, famoso. Lleno, lleno. Tradicional, tradicional. Cálido, cálido. Increíble, increíble. Excelente. You did amazing. If you're there repeating and watching this lesson, you're already ahead of many people who are just wishing to learn. Okay. Next one, conversation practice. Here we go. We're almost there. Conversation, and what's next? And almost there, guys. Hang in there. The last one, conversation. Here we go. Tourist. Hi, it's my first time visiting Valencia. What should I do? Hola, es mi primera vez visitando Valencia. ¿Qué debería de hacer primero? Local person says, welcome. You should visit la Ciudad de las Artes and Sciences. Bienvenido. Deberías visitar la Ciudad de las Artes y las Ciencias. Tourist. How do I get there from the city center? ¿Cómo llego allí desde el centro de la ciudad? Local. You can take the bus or rent a bicycle. Puedes tomar un autobús o rentar una bicicleta. Una bicicleta. Los locales allá en Valencia tienen voz acá de mariachi mexicano. Ok. Siguiente. That sounds that sounds great. Is there a good place to eat nearby? Eso suena genial. ¿Hay un buen lugar por ahí para comer cerca? Local person says, yes, try a restaurant near the beach and order Paella Valenciana. Sí, prueba un restaurante cerca de la playa y ordena la Paella Valenciana. Oh, tourist, I also want to visit the beach. Which one do you recommend? También quiero visitar la playa. ¿Cuál me recomiendas? Oh, la Malvarrosa is beautiful and very popular with tourists. La Malvarrosa es hermosa y muy popular entre los turistas. Oh, thank you. I'm excited to discover the city. Gracias, estoy muy emocionado de explorar la ciudad. Enjoy Valencia and take lots of pictures, man. Disfruta Valencia y toma muchas fotos. Okay. So this, if you have a wife, a girlfriend, or whatever, you can just practice, do your thing, go back and forth. One is a tourist, the other one is the local person, and then you go through the conversation. Okay, that's going to be it for today. I went over about a minute or two. Great job, and I will see you here on every Tuesday at 11:30. to learn more Spanish with Big Sombrero Spanish. Here we have it. Phone number 424-688-7838, or you can write an email to Big Sombrero Spanish. You have all the information over here, Big Sombrero Spanish @gmail.com, or go to the Instagram Big Sombrero Spanish. All right, get this ebook and audiobook. I think you're gonna love it. Support local handmade businesses from entrepreneurs, echados pa'lante, people who are pushing forth the spirit of entrepreneurship that might be not very popular anymore, or it is. I think it's coming back. It is coming back. So if you're not into this, you gotta get into it. Get on this one. Get in the role of this entrepreneurship. Bueno, muy buen trabajo. Los felicito a todos. Congratulations if you made it all the way to the end. I don't know why my... Alright, so this was visiting Valencia, Spain, learning Spanish, traveling, culture, and conversation. My name is Oldaira Rao, mi nombre es Oldaira Rao, and I will see you on the next lesson. Te veo en la próxima lección. Adiós.